What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Classic Chronicles. And this is not just any episode of the Classic Chronicles. This is episode 399, man. So, man, for the next episode that I drop of the Classic Chronicles, whenever that is, will be episode 400, man. And thinking of doing something quite special for episode 400. Let me know what you guys want to see. Maybe I'll do an Ask Me Anything, or just let me know down in the comments what you guys want for episode 400. I ain't to please. But yeah, anyway, on this episode, I'm going to be talking about Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero. But before I do, let's take a look at the trailer.
Say goodbye!
It's here!
It's the finale.
You're dead.
Time to take out the trash.
Here we go, everyone! Ultra Big Bang! Your energy with me for a spirit bomb!
I'll put you
Everything! The end for you!
Alright, so Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero. This is a continuation of the Dragon Ball Z Budokai series. I believe this is the 7th entry overall in that series if you're counting the original Dragon Ball Z Budokai games and then Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi. It's not Tenkaichi, it's Tenkaichi. I believe that is the correct pronunciation of that. But yeah, man, it's such a great game, man. I just got done completing the story arc. Or as they call them, episodes. There are several episodes, spanning throughout the Dragon Ball Z universe from various sagas. The Cell Saga, the Frieza Saga, the Tournament of Power, the Android Saga. It just goes on and on and on. The Dragon Ball Z universe is such a vast universe that there is so much to do in this game, man. And what I like about the episodes or the story mode in Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero is the fact that it's not linear like in past Dragon Ball Z Budokai games. You would complete the Cell Saga in its entirety, and then you would complete the Frieza Saga in its entirety, and it's very straightforward. But what Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero is, you have the opportunity to do that with every saga that there is in the game. But one of the cool things about Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero is the fact that you can there are these things called what ifs, and they explore the other side of the battle. So for example, in the Frieza saga, Goku turns Super Saiyan, and defeats Frieza for the time being. So and then there's a what if where what if Goku didn't turn Super Saiyan, like what would have happened, and those what ifs have several battles between them, so you can so in order for you to truly finish the episode mode, you have to complete the main linear storyline, and then you have to complete the what if episodes as well. So that's one cool thing. And the another great thing that I love about this game is the robust roster of Dragon Ball characters. Man, there's over 200 characters in this game at launch. That's not including DLC. So 200 characters in the base roster for a fighting game. That's insane. You got all the versions of Goku, all the versions of Vegeta, Trunks, Krillin, Yamcha, Tien, Chaozu, Yajirobe, Master Roshi, just Jiron, the Ginyu Force, Nappa, Raditz, just the list goes on and on and on. Piccolo, Frieza, Cooler, Metal, Freezer, Cooler, Metal Cooler, it's just the list goes on and on and on. Beerus, basically everything from Dragon Ball to Dragon Ball Super, like every character that you can possibly think of is in this game, and there's DLC to come, which is going to expand the roster even further. So that is just absolutely insane. Bandai Namco went nuts with this, and this game is definitely a love letter to fans of the Dragon Ball universe. And with that being said, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention rest in peace to Mr. Akira Toriyama, the creator of the Dragon Ball universe, who tragically passed away about 2 months ago, man. Thank you for I'm such a huge fan of Dragon Ball Z, and every time I think every time I pick up a Dragon Ball Z game, whether it be Sparking Zero or another game in the series, man, you always think of Akira Toriyama, and this is not only his contribution to anime, but to pop culture as a whole. Dragon Ball is such an iconic franchise, both stateside and Japan, and all over the world for that matter. I don't think there's a place in the world that you can go that people don't recognize Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball, I should say. Yeah. So what do you call it? And another thing I love about this game is the fact that there's this. It's called the encyclopedia. So there's this feature where if you're not familiar with the Dragon Ball universe, you get to learn about the characters in the universe, and and in the game, where from Videl, which is Gohan's daughter, Chi-Chi, which is Goku's wife, and Bulma, Vegeta's wife as well. So it's basically they're telling you about the characters, but it's a really, really fun twist on it. They'll talk about like how muscular some characters are, and when you talk about, like, for example, if you like click on Vegeta and you click that, and you click the talk button, Bulma would say, "Oh, that's my husband," and he's a lot to love sometimes, but he's my one and only. And then Videl will say something, and then Chi-Chi will say something. So it's really cool. And it's funny when Chi describes Goku. I had a laugh out of that, man. And you know when they have to talk about the different forms of the characters, you know, Super Saiyan, Goku, and stuff like that. It's funny, like, oh, how did Goku grow his hair out, or you know, Vegeta looks weird with blue hair. It's funny. It's absolutely hilarious. But so definitely check out the encyclopedia part of the game. When you're done, when if you just want to pass the time, or you just need a break from all the action of Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero, check that out. Another thing that I like is the pre fight interaction between characters, and especially those of characters. If you so say for example your Gohan, your regular Gohan fighting Super Saiyan Gohan, there's a really cool interaction for those types of characters. Or if you're like base Goku fighting Super Saiyan Goku, or Goku Ultra Instinct, there's really cool interactions between characters who see different versions of themselves, and that's a really small subtle detail that not a lot of games pay attention to, and Bandai Namco did an absolute great job nailing that, and it's really cool to see. Um, as for the gameplay, man, it's just as you would expect, man. Fast and furious, you know, like everything, like the you can take the action anywhere. Like you're in the air most of the time. So, and you know you can fly anywhere. It's very open worldish. It's just a great game, man. I enjoyed playing it a lot. And I'm gonna continue to enjoy playing it. I haven't taken my skills online yet because I'm not really that good at it. Like I did beat the story mode, and it took me a little while to do that because there is so much to do. But I'm pretty like bad at, you know, Dragon Ball games. But you know, I'll get better, and I will take my skills online eventually, and see how that pans out. I know my boy Jonathan is just smashing people online, man. So shout out to him. Shout out to my brother, man, Jonathan, my homeboy, my brother from another man. Just killing killing guys in Dragon Ball Z, Sparking Zero, and his son too is doing his thing. Daddy taught him well, but yeah. So man, just go if you. Like I said, this game is such a love letter to Dragon Ball fans, and it's such a great game too. Like, cause you can have all the you know nostalgia, all the characters and everything, but if the game itself isn't great, you're not gonna have a great game. And Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero does all of that. You know, great gameplay. You know, every single character that you can possibly think of in the Dragon Ball universe, and just an all around amazing game, man. So go out and pick it up now for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and Steam as well, man. You won't be disappointed if you're a Dragon Ball fan. You will definitely enjoy it, like I am. Anyway, that is gonna do it for this episode of the Classic Chronicles. Like, subscribe, share. Don't forget to hit that notification button so you don't miss a video. And of course, we'll see you guys for episode 400. Peace.